No, you're insane!
What is going on, peoples of the internet? Welcome to the Madhouse, episode 50. I'm your host, Ultimate Spy 53, and joining me for this very special episode, I have with me...
I'm Chakky. I am Vocaloid Cringe Trash. Please check out my channel.
Awesome.
I'm Steven Kovoc from Kovoc on YouTube, so yeah.
Great.
I love how you give your full name out in every intro. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kaylee, back at it again with the Madhouse episodes. Hey! That was special this 50th.
Yay.
Fun.
Okay, who else is here?
Hi, I'm Lucas. I'm a person.
Yep.
I'm here.
Hello.
I'm weirded out by Steve. He's making faces at the camera.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Like various body parts in front of the camera. Do your thing
Yeah,
next.
pretty much. So, first of all, it's
How about now?
episode 50, which is a pretty cool milestone, I have to say. I remember I felt like only yesterday when we did episode 1. So 50, it's a pretty good number. I think we've managed to finally get there. I'm pretty satisfied that we've finally, it took us this long to get to 50. I mean, 50, that's 5 and a 0 next to each other, like, doing it. So,
Pretty big number.
yeah, it's a pretty cool milestone. So this week I thought that last week big thing with the Nintendo Switch, and they launched their first Zelda game for a long time. We thought we were never gonna get a new Zelda game. This is actually I was looking at the a little video, I think, of the map for The Legend of Zelda: The Breath of the Wild, which is the new Zelda game, and there's so much you can do. It's basically Skyrim except Zelda. In fact, the map is the map is the biggest map in any Zelda game ever. It's actually twice as large as Skyrim's map. I actually looked at a little map, and it's twice as large as the one on Skyrim. So if you played Skyrim, think of that map, except the one on Zelda is twice as large. It kind of has that. Yeah, that's what it's called.
I wasn't here playing it yet.
I have seen gameplay, and I really want to get it.
I'm not paying $300 for a console that has broken multiple times for multiple people within the first 2 days of buying it.
That happens on every time, on every launch.
And on top of that, Breath of the Wild is already semi-working with an emulator.
Oh wow.
Semi-work.
So,
Yeah.
what's different about this particular game is that it's the first voice acting game in the Zelda series. There's never ever been voice acting aside from like grunts and because Link is the protagonist. All he ever does is grunts and he like like that. That's it. This is the first one with voice acting, and it's a very different game. You can actually, for the first time, you can actually climb onto rocks. So, in previous Zelda games, you can, if you come across a rock or something, you can't climb onto it. But this is the first time you can actually glide yourself onto a rock and climb up a mountain. I'm not kidding. It's a pretty incredible idea for that.
You don't run out of stamina when climbing that mountain.
I know, it's pretty awesome. So,
Because I'm pretty sure that
yeah.
in either Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker, you were able to climb if you had wings.
but this is a very different game, obviously.
But not at just any point. This you
But
can
I've
just
heard
like
that,
climb anything that's not in a dungeon.
Right, makes
But
sense.
apparently, having
Yeah.
voice actors for
Mhm.
voice actors for the characters is actually really, really new. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever haven't ever had that. And
Link is never gonna have a voice actor though. Link is always gonna be a ha, that kind of thing. You know, he's never ever had a voice, and he doesn't need a voice because he's Link. He doesn't talk. Well, he does talk, but he doesn't need to talk. So, I was really impressed by this new game. It came out on the same day that I went to Comic-Con. And I didn't pick it up because it's a launch title. It's actually, I think it was the first Zelda launch title that ever happened. It's a really interesting idea. Actually, it's the first game that does not have the classic green tunic that you can, at least, you can wear initially. I think you can later on, very, very late in the game. I saw an image of Link from the game, and you actually get the green cap and the tunic. But it's a very different game. voice acting is
You
actually.
get it early with the amiibo, but I think there's a way to get it like normally.
Oh yeah. Also,
Wait.
apparently you can have. Apparently tablets are a thing in the game too. So apparently they're combining tech. That's what in the game in the game the game demo. There's apparently tech with sci-fi with fantasy, which is very different
Like
from.
a tablet, like a,
Yes.
are you sure it wasn't like a
Look it up.
like a
Go
rock
Google it.
tablet?
Go to Zelda Breath of the Wild
Wait,
tablet.
why would
It'll
it
be there.
Wait, we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, right?
Well, we're talking about the Zelda on the game on the first Zelda game on a new console. Yes.
Oh, Breath.
Because Switch is already out, but Zelda is the first, is the one of the exclusives on the Nintendo Switch, and also the launch title. I mean, it's a very different.
First.
What was that? What'd you say?
Well, the first
had
one
Zelda
to
games
be a
on
launch
the GameCube.
title.
Yeah, I know,
The first one to be a launch title for a new
Yeah.
console.
which is really cool. I've always been a fan of Zelda, and it's a very different Zelda game than used to. The only thing that bugs me is in the trailer that was apparently, I think back in maybe 2015 or something, when they unveiled the quote Zelda game, it had Link fighting the spider in his Twilight Princess outfit, which makes no sense because in the new game, that's not what he wears. So I feel like they deceived us with like, oh my god, this is a cool game. Oh, that's nothing like the game. That's not even part of the game. What the fuck?
What if he has all of his outfits from the previous game?
I would like to see that because I was like,
What if they
that was
incorporated and sort of
one thing I was disappointed about the new game was that Link doesn't look he's not wearing his cap, he's not wearing his awesome green tunic. He's wearing a blue tunic now, and he has a bow, and it's crazy. I didn't like that. But apparently that they are including that in the game. One thing that's really cool is that you can actually it's kind of like Minecraft in a way, where you can like chop down trees, get food and stuff like that. It's a really cool idea for a Zelda game.
The food healing item, basically.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, it's not like you eat regularly like in Minecraft or something. It's just a healing item.
Yeah, of course.
Really annoying in Minecraft.
But it's a very interesting idea.
It's a really annoying mechanic.
But
I mean-
also, it's like Skyrim, where you pause, everything freezes, and then you can eat like a bajillion things, and then
Yeah.
like start the game again.
Uh,
I had one
Don't go
point
to
down
But this is
on
the-
mountain, every time I hit and take damage, I pause.
Yeah.
And eat something to go back to full health. I bounce down the side of
What's
the
that
mountain.
called when you take an arrow in the knee?
Right.
Stop. No.
This is the first Zelda game that's open world. I am pretty sure. I think Wind Waker had a little bit of that, but this is the first actual Zelda game that has you can go anywhere, pretty much, which is a really
I
cool.
feel like Wind Waker was trying to be.
It was. I haven't finished that game, but it's as much as I played it so far, it's a pretty big game. Because I was looking at the past Zelda games for the maps that you can go around. Like you go from tiny to huge, and then you follow the princess. Like, oh, that's pretty big. And then you go to Breath of the Wild, like, holy shit, huge. I mean, it's awesome that it's huge, but like, oh my god, you can do anything in this game. I mean,
I was 30 hours in, and I've only. I haven't.
I just feel like it's the most expensive Zelda game ever. It's like mind-boggling how crazy it is. I think there's one. I'm glad they introduced. They're putting the princess in there because there is one Zelda game out there. It's called the Link's Awakening. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have Zelda in it. That's the only game in the series that doesn't have Zelda. What the fuck? Why would you call it Legend of Zelda if there's no Zelda?
There's a game. There's another game that's oh, what was it?
Majora's
Where
Mask.
that's Princess. No, where that's Princess Skyla instead of Princess Zelda.
Oh my god.
But what the Oracle of Seasons those didn't have Zelda in it, did they?
I don't remember. I haven't beaten them yet. But it's a very different Zelda. I can say that.
Hey.
From when I first saw the trailer, I was impressed by it. And it's really, it looks like looks amazing.
The other game that doesn't have Zelda in it and is Triforce Heroes.
Oh yeah, I haven't played that game, but I've heard all about it.
It has Skyla.
Zelda in that, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah, but it's I mean honestly, I've always been a fan of Zelda, considering I went to Comic-Con as Link. That was pretty cool. I mean, I've always, I mean, the fact that I'm not even sure how long this new game is. I mean, Twilight Princess was one of the longest games in the franchise. I don't know how long it took to beat it and get everything, but it was long. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why. question is, why did Nintendo take so long to release it? I think they first unveiled it back in 2015, I think, and they finally releasing a new one. It's like, holy crap, it's crazy how long it takes to make a game.
Well, I mean, it has a complete, it has like a huge world and a fully like featured
Exactly.
engine and everything. Like, both of those would take a long time.
Oh yeah.
I would imagine.
Although I was impressed when I first saw the trailer, and it had voice acting, which is a thing that the Zelda series has never had. Besides, like, that kind of the classic Link thing, or like that. The grunting, the shouting, or the anything like that. Because I love to see a Zelda game where Link actually talks. Because come on.
That would be pretty interesting. Oh, there's this one short. It's like this animated short out there, and it's where Link is trying to buy a heart from a shop.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But he can't talk. So he's trying to communicate by grunting.
I remember that. Yeah, there's actually speaking of Zelda, while we're on the topic still, there's actually a video out there on College Humor, where it's called The Legend of Link's Distractions, and it's Link talking, and basically this guy, he's fishing. I think Link is fishing, and this guy says, "Oh, you're amazing. You're gonna save the world," and he's like, "Yeah, cool, great." And then he basically goes around Hyrule. In the classic side quest thing, you're gonna get every amazing thing to upgrade yourself so you can do better against Ganon. It's like, oh yeah, he's just doing all this other crap that is not related to saving the world. It's like, yeah, I'll get that later. I'll put a list. Oh yeah, you want me to kill Ganon? Yeah, I'll put the list. it's like I'll get there eventually.
Save the world. You're like, I'm gonna go fishing instead.
I wanna get a new quiver so I can defeat Ganon easier. Like I wanna, and then just it never happens, and that's. There's a reason why Link never talks, because it's just one of those characters you never imagine him talking, and it's a very.
Excuse me,
Oh, that show! I hated that show. I saw a few episodes of that show. It sucked, and plus the worst Zelda games ever have been the CD ones. Those are terrifyingly gross. Ugh.
I won!
I
They went a YTP on that game, and it's hilariously bad. But
Your face!
yeah, the new game looks really fun. There's so much you can do in the game. I think you can a mechanic in Twilight Princess was you can sled, and I think you can do the same thing in this game. You can sled. The only thing I don't like about the game is there's a lot of things that were removed, like classic Link stuff, like no shield or no original shield. No, we're talking about the game itself, because it's this new one that came out last Friday.
You can get
know what the Wild is. I know what it is.
Yeah, of course.
I know that it came out. I'm just saying, you played it?
I haven't played it. I've seen gameplay, a lot of gameplay actually. But
I got it on Friday.
oh, nice.
Hyped.
You're lucky.
So I'm about 4 hours in, so I'm dancing on.
But the one thing that I am a little, not I guess not sad, but oh man, that sucks, is we don't get the Hylian shield or the Master Sword. At least I don't think we do. I don't know.
You can get a Hylian shield later in that breaks. And
Oh my
I don't
God.
know about the Master Sword. It sounds like it might be in there, but I haven't found it.
Those are such those like the Hylian shield and Master Sword. They're so iconic to the character. You can't imagine. It's like taking the hat away from Mario. You can't see Mario without a hat unless there are.
It sounds like the Master Sword is in it.
Yeah.
Dialogue from NPCs kind of hints towards it being there.
Yeah.
I just haven't found it. You can't find the Hylian shield.
Right.
The thing
But
that you can find.
it's one of my favorite characters. That's why I cosplayed as him, and it's just a.
It was actually
What
really
the
cool
hell?
I saw.
What?
Whose computer can I hear myself from?
God. Turn it off. I can't hear myself talk. I don't want to hear myself talk. Okay.
Me neither.
I think it's over.
This is annoying.
Okay, so as I was saying, that's the reason I cosplayed as that character, is because he's one of my favorite Nintendo characters, and the new game. One of the things that I was really excited about hearing was voice acting. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, that's like genuinely awesome. That's like the best thing you can have. I mean, yeah, and Mario has done it before, and you know, Pokemon, not really. But Kirby, I think the only Nintendo franchise out there that actually incorporates voice acting is Mario. And this is the first Zelda game that actually has legitimate voice acting, because, like, I think Midna just, like, does ghost whispers. I think at one point she actually said, I think she actually swore in the game. I'm not kidding. There was actually a video on YouTube where someone caught during one of the levels in Twilight Princess, they caught Midna swear in English. I think she said F. I think she said fuck something. I don't know, but it was weird. Go look it up. She apparently swears. I have no idea why. It's like, but
Get bored.
I don't know. But it's weird.
Developers get bored.
Yeah, but I don't know. What do you guys? What overall? Yeah, I know. What do you guys think of this new game?
Sorry, my
Are you gonna eventually get it? You know, maybe in a year or two, or do you think it's crap?
I like it. I don't think it's crap. I think it's cool. I'm just not.
I'm not saying it's crap. I'm just, some people don't like it. I don't know. I don't even know people.
I don't think I'm going to get it, but I think that my friend who is actually really into Zelda, like really.
Yeah. One thing I like about it is it has that kind of, you know, Elder Scrolls adventure RPG type of thing, because I don't think the Zelda is actually a RPG. Who doing that?
It feels very Zelda though.
Yeah.
Like, playing it still feels like you're playing a Zelda game. It's just open world.
Yeah. I mean, it's obviously different. One thing I noticed is the menus are obviously changed. You can like do more customization with your outfits, and like one of the things that I noticed in the game is, depending on what climate you're in, like if you're in a snowy area, Link can actually shiver. And like, oh crap, well he's shivering, I probably should switch my outfit. And you can actually switch your outfit to a more comfortable outfit, and you can actually see him shiver. It's really cool.
That does sound really cool.
Like, cause I mean, like I think the Tomb Raider did that with the Rise of the Tomb Raider. They kind of incorporated the whole outfit thing, and this game is doing the same thing where they're kind of incorporating different. I mean, yeah, Zelda's done it before. I think Twilight Princess did the same thing where you can switch your outfits, but this is actually kind of like more of experience, like a real life experience. Where like, oh my god, he's shivering, I better shift my outfit. I mean, it's really an interesting idea.
Super realistic. You do need to wear a coat when you go up in the mountains.
Obviously, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Um,
You're in a hot place anyway.
But overall, it's a.
What do you like, sweat? and stuff?
I don't know,
Huh.
but it's a really interesting idea.
That's actually an interesting question.
I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can eat food. You can have all sorts of amazing stuff. I mean,
Or it's just more realistic.
I'm really happy that this game happened, because
Sorry about that.
it's a really cool game. I think. Wait, oh my god! So I'm looking at a little bit of it. So I don't know because every new incarnation of Link has a different. They look different. Like Toon Link, I didn't like Toon Link as much. He just kind of his clothes felt boring. Like he only had like a belt and that was it. It just.
I love the art style for Wind Waker.
I didn't hate it.
So
I wasn't against it. I just wasn't a big fan of it. It was okay. It was like, because I feel like he's just this puny little cartoon character, and then we go to like the new games, like, oh my god, he's like this hero. He's like this heroic guy who's like, you know, like, what's up, man? I'm hot. Everyone likes me. I'm gonna be awesome. I don't know. I mean, he's pretty good looking, I think, in terms of video game characters. I think, you know, right? Like,
Well, I mean, considering some people drop word of him, yeah.
oh my god, are you serious?
Rule 34, dude. Rule 34.
Wow. But yeah,
Those of you who don't know, if there's Rule 34 is if it's on the internet, there is porn of it.
oh my,
Rule 35 is
me, I'm on the internet.
oh god.
if not, and this is Rule 35, if there is not porn of it, there will be soon.
Ah, shit, that's clever. Because
Yeah.
they probably will be cool with it. My stuff soon.
But yeah,
Some,
so overall, how would you rate this the idea of this game, even if you haven't played it yet. I mean, me, I haven't played it either, but having seen the gameplay,
Well, if it were to actually work.
yeah. I mean, I think the
Just because I don't know, just because I haven't heard it yet, and
yeah. I mean, the one thing that makes me really mad is the fact that we are never gonna get any kind of game from this Zelda series into a movie. I mean, the closest thing we got was a spoof trailer from IGN from a Legend of Zelda trailer that never actually happened.
have a movie at some point in the future.
I mean, I think it would be awesome. I mean, especially as a new game. It's a really cool idea. I mean, it took forever to make it. I mean, I can't remember the last. I think Skyward Sword was the last actual installment on console that came out. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
2011. That was the last console.
Wow.
And then
Jeez,
Breath of the Wild.
that's a long time.
Then that Force Pro is kind of one between worlds between that.
Yeah, that's surprising.
The new first major title in 6 years.
Jeez, same thing with Skyrim. They haven't made a sixth one. The thing with game releases is that they take forever to make a new one. I mean, I'm really excited for the release of. I mean, it's a really cool idea for a new Zelda game. There's so much you can do in this game. So.
And they probably capitalized on it as well. The world doesn't feel as empty as a lot of people
Yeah.
are worried from the trailers.
Yeah, I know.
The trailers made it was really empty.
Yeah, of
But
course.
there's just, it was well done. I really
Yeah. I mean, for the gameplay, I thought it was really cool. I thought it was spectacular. I mean, in my opinion, it looks like one of the best new games of this year. I mean, I've seen some pretty cool games coming out, but this is one of the best ones I've seen. And not in the entire series of Zelda. Twilight Princess is also my favorite, but this game so far looks awesome, and I'm really excited to play it. So, yeah. Okay, I think that does it for that topic. So next is a movie that came out yesterday, actually, called Kong Skull Island. The reboot of the King Kong series, and this is a topic I've been wanting to talk about because this is actually about big shared universes, DC, Marvel, and now this one. It's called the MonsterVerse. So apparently, I think it's Universal or something. They want to they started with Godzilla in 2014. Big movie. It was I liked it. Then they're like, okay, yeah, well, King Kong didn't do so well in 2005. I thought it was pretty good. So their idea is they want to have a Godzilla movie with a Godzilla versus King Kong movie.
They did that back.
I know they did, yeah. But this is
King Kong
so.
Back to the 50s, and it was the best bad movie I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. But this franchise. So we got Godzilla. The new one is Kong Skull Island, which is sounding really good. Then the third one they're doing is a Godzilla 2, which is okay. That's pretty cool. The third one or fourth one I think is they want to pit them together. We want to have Godzilla fight King Kong. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool idea. Because I think that Godzilla is a really awesome character and really cool. I mean, terrifying monster, but I mean, I want to say it's a really cool idea for a shared universe to see two of the biggest monster creatures thingies fight. I mean, come on, who didn't want to see that? That's awesome. What do you guys think of that?
As the 2014 was, I was way more excited for Team Godzilla. That it's the new Japanese Godzilla film.
Oh yeah.
And it was pretty
cool. So yeah, but this idea, it's fascinating to me, because DC, Marvel, they are doing their thing with superheroes, but this is like the first step into a shared universe where we can actually see two monsters fighting. Because I don't know if it's gonna do well, because most shared universes they do well, but they're not all the time. But in Godzilla, I felt like the hero was actually Godzilla, because Godzilla's supposed to be the villain, but in the movie I saw, he felt like more like the hero of the story.
Okay, so Tom, I'm on your channel. Right?
Yeah.
You do realize you have over 111,000 views. Right?
Oh yes, I know.
Jeez.
That's probably because of that one video that someone hates.
A lot of-
You, man.
Clap, 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 clap.
76 subscribers too, man.
Okay, so what do you people think of this idea of a Monster versus?
Basically the two biggest monsters ever.
Did you ever see Godzilla back in 2014?
It was amazing.
I thought it was really good. I still want to see it again. It was a very different movie than I.
In one of my classes called Taryn. You would be way better with this conversation than I would be. Because
Oh, yeah.
you're obsessed with Godzilla.
I mean, honestly, having the idea. I mean, I think they did a kind of a monster movie type thing back for when Cloverfield came out. I never saw the movie because it's a horror movie. But I feel like they're treating the character well. A giant
I
monster,
can't feel.
but in this case, it's actually treated as the hero. I mean, not usually. You don't usually have a monster treated as the hero in the movies. But what I'm really excited for is having Godzilla face King Kong, because how would that work? A giant ape versus a giant monster thing. I don't know, lizard thing. Yeah,
Giant lizard. A giant ape versus a giant lizard.
Yes, I mean, I recently saw King Kong, the 2005 version. It's brutal. It's just gross. There's a scene where King Kong actually,
I'm interested. Ooh.
where there's a scene where King Kong is fighting the T-Rex, and he not only like snaps the jaw in half, but also takes out the tongue, like rips out the tongue, and just you can see the tongue. You can see the tongue just flying around. It's just gross. There's also a scene from that movie where Andy Serkis' character, because he played two characters, he does mocap for Kong, but there's a scene where it's this really kind of Harry Potter 2-ish scene where the spiders from that movie, same kind of idea, but with giant. If you don't like bugs, this is the kind of scene. So it's giant bugs, gross little critters, all coming down, and you have this worm-like creature thingy. And it's like it's really gross. Like they come out and they're like it's just gross. And eventually they like fighting the insects and bugs and stuff. And the circus keeps fighting, and they essentially put their clawed mouth on him and just like suck him up and just like start like bite, like they basically consume him. They just suck him up and they just kind of keep sucking, and it's just gross. It is gross. So if you don't like giant bugs, don't watch that scene. But it gives me.
One scene in the Godzilla movie where
Yeah.
Godzilla like opens up another monster's mouth and like
Oh my
shoots
God.
fire into
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember that.
And then
Oh god, it's just gross. It's like, oh my god. I mean, I think it's fucking awesome. It's like, god, it's just gross.
It's
It
so
was a very
stupid, it's
good-
awesome.
I know, but
something would happen in old Japanese movies
yeah.
that made me.
But god, that movie was great. Very old now, but it was really great. It was great because it was brutal. But the new one, I mean, it's so far having a pretty good cast, like Tom Hiddleston,
Hiddleston.
You got Samuel L. Jackson. You got Brie Larson. You got John Goodman. I think that's quite a bit of cast. But I'm really excited for the idea because apparently they're wanting to have a big shared universe, like I said before, with Godzilla fighting Kong. I don't really know what to say about that because it's apparently that's not until 2020, which is crazy. But it's a really interesting idea because this has never happened before. Besides that 50s movie, I never saw that movie. I don't even know if it was good or not.
So bad it was good.
It was really bad, apparently. Was it really?
It's one of those movies that's like so bad it's good.
Oh yeah.
It's
Well,
hilarious. I was laughing the whole time.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
Also really cringy, especially if you watch the English dub, which was just
Oh wow.
not,
But
not good.
I mean, the Godzilla movie that I saw was very different from most. I think I saw maybe the 90s one. And it was very different because Godzilla was not treated like the. I mean, maybe initially he was treated like the monster of the movie, but I felt like he wasn't. He was like the hero because there was another monster in the movie kind of like Pacific Rim in a way, but not exactly. And I felt like in the movie he was actually helping the military defeat the other like creature thing that was in the way. Kind of like Cloverfield, that really, really creepy movie.
Cloverfield.
Yeah.
Movie where they die at the end.
They what?
They die at the end.
Who does?
And then it like cuts. Cloverfield, like the people who are
Oh.
tied under a bridge and they
Oh,
die at the end.
jeez. Spoilers. I mean, I don't really care. I haven't seen it before. I'm not sure I wanted to, but it's a really.
It's like cuts to
Oh my goodness.
this
Because
footage
sequels
of.
have led to ending. I was not expecting that.
But
That's about the original Cloverfields.
yeah, not the new one, not the crap. The one that looked like crap.
They're like,
10
they
Cloverfield
die at the
Lane.
end, and the camera glitches out, and then it cuts to a scene of like them on the Ferris wheel being all happy.
Oh yeah.
So, just the saddest thing ever.
Oh god. But I mean, I dig monster movies. Only not the Cloverfield movie. I never saw it because I was too afraid to see it. But I'll admit it. I was afraid to see it. So I'm not sure I want to see it yet. But do you guys like this idea of a monster universe fighting, like eventually coming to face for some reason? Do you dig it?
King Kong and Godzilla are basically the two biggest monsters ever.
What is causing that echo? I don't understand.
What echo?
Is it? You said you earlier you complained that you were hearing your own voice come back at
Yeah,
you.
whose computer is causing that?
It's really weird and awkward.
Wait, okay, everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet, and I'm gonna say something and see which screen lights up when I say stuff. Okay. It's
Oh, should I put your buds in?
You might want to do that.
Okay.
I'm like, what's going on? Why am I hearing myself? This is weird.
Hear ourselves talk. Our voices are annoying.
Yes.
What in
Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, thank you very much about that. So anyway, I am really interested about this. I mean, there are some shared universes that I'm like, you know what? Why? But this one's like, oh my god, Godzilla versus King Kong. Yes, fight! You know. Who would win? I wonder. Who a 600? I don't know how big Godzilla is, but a 100 tall or 100-foot ape versus a whatever. I don't know how tall Godzilla is.
Their sizes change all the time. It doesn't really. There's no consistency.
But yeah, I mean, it's a really interesting idea. I mean, I'm not sure if people will like it because it's been done before, and some reboots aren't necessarily that good. I mean, I will admit some reboots like hint Fantastic Four, Fan Force Day, that was terrible. But in terms of like a monster movie, it's a pretty cool idea actually. I'm actually looking forward to it in this new movie, Kong Skull Island, which is a really original name, I know. But you know, I think it'll work out well. Apparently I haven't read much of it, but apparently there's a cameo or a few cameo appearances from other monsters. Like Mothra and other, big baddies, other like big destruction, monsters that destroy city kind of movies in the classic 50s or whatever. All those crazy monsters that would attack cities, all those. They're apparently, I don't know how why they would do that, because it's supposed to be only Godzilla versus King Kong, but, whatever. So anyway, that's all I can say about that. I just thought I'd get that off my chest because it's a really interesting idea for a movie franchise, because who doesn't like Godzilla and King Kong fighting each other? But anyway, so on to the next topic, which I think that might be the last topic, because I don't know, the next one I thought may not be interesting because it's pretty old news, like January news. But we finally got new.
Where's the echo?
So the Marvel Universe is huge, and Phase 3 is happening right now, and one of the movies that is coming out later in November is a little movie called Thor Ragnarok, and we finally got a promo from Entertainment Weekly that has Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth, Hela, who's played by Kate Blanchett, Glider also, and Valkyrie. I don't really know much about that, but Kate Blanchett is Hela. I don't really know much about that character because I never actually read the comics, but I mean, the only thing that's really weird about Thor is that he doesn't have his awesome hair. don't see that.
Okay.
It's weird. I don't understand that.
Okay, I need to say a thing here. Marvel has been doing really good with their movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like Doctor Strange was amazing.
So cool.
It was.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I think, was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, amazing. Don't mess this up.
There's everything wrong with the movie, actually.
Comments,
Yeah.
The comics, the original Doctor Strange comics, and like, oh my god, I can't. I never
What's that
thought I'd
website again?
maybe, but
Yeah.
it's called comicsall.net or .com or something like that. But you can go over there and read the original Doctor Strange comics. There's another site, OMG Viewpeep, that does it too. But oh my god, where have they been all my life? I don't think I'd ever really get into Marvel, but after reading the Doctor Strange comics and seeing the Doctor Strange movie,
There's actually an everything wrong with Guardians of the Galaxy. There's pretty much an everything wrong on every movie on CinemaSins. It's stupid. Maybe I don't know, my favorite movie hasn't gotten it, but it's really crappy. But I'm not sure about this new hairdo. Like, Thor is supposed to be all, long hair and everything. And then,
it's gonna look pretty.
I mean, I understand he's facing off
trying
against...
to, like, assimilate and be like.
I know. But he's facing off against the Hulk.
Because, he's the fucking God
But
of Thunder. Of course he's
where
gonna
does
have-
hair go? I don't understand this. It's weird. It's like, come on. I mean, he's fighting Hulk. I don't know if he's gonna win, because Hulk is a freaking, Destructo.
Hair.
Was that...
So maybe the Thor hair is tactical.
I don't know. I mean, apparently he's not supposed to have it the entire movie, because he goes to Earth later in the movie to visit Doctor Strange, which is pretty awesome. Because I mean, seriously,
Yes.
I'm really excited about that.
I love
He's gonna.
that end scene.
That was awesome.
That was beautiful.
Where the cup kept refilling. He's like drinking it. Apparently, I was watching it behind the scenes of that, and apparently, there wasn't any liquid in that cup, and they had to add it in post production. Apparently, I didn't even know that. Apparently that wasn't actually real. It was fake, and Chris Hemsworth, the guy who played Thor, just reacted to the mysterious liquid that was filling up the cup, and he just started drinking nothing. He was essentially drinking nothing, and the people making the scene just added liquid in post production. It was weird, but we have Kate Blanchett, who is a very popular actor. She's going to be in the movie as some character called Hela, and then Jeff Goldblum, who you may know from Jurassic Park, is going to play the Grand Master. I have no knowledge of those comics. I just heard a little bit about Lucas obviously also has some, there are things he doesn't have knowledge in. I don't really have knowledge about the Thor comics. I don't even know who Hela is. I don't even know who Grandmaster is. All I know is they're played by actors who I know. I know that Jeff Goldblum is a very talented actor. He was in Jurassic Park, and we got Kate Blanchett, who was in the Lord of the Rings movies. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, what I've seen so far on the Entertainment Weekly, it's awesome. I mean, Thor looks very different. It's supposed to be God of Thunder. I mean, where does hairdo go? That's my quite question. Where'd it go? You're not supposed to look like that.
It vanished into thin air.
I banish you. Your hair is gone now. That's what should have happened in the first movie. It's like, I banish you. Oh, your hair too. Your hair stays with me.
Your hair.
Like, what happened to your hair? Oh yeah, it got banished. How can hair get banished?
Magic.
But
Believe in
Yeah.
magic.
overall, what do you guys think of this new Thor movie? Or at least what we know so far.
I want to see how it ties into Doctor Strange.
Oh yes.
I really want to see that. I want to see if Doctor Strange is in this. Like, please put Doctor Strange in it. And Marvel.
He is gonna be there.
listen.
He's actually
Don't-
confirmed to be in Doctor Strange. Yes. That post-credit scene was actually set up for Thor Ragnarok. It's gonna be in the because actually in a set photo when before Ragnarok was still filming, Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor, he was holding up a little play card that actually has Doctor Strange's address on it. So he will be visiting Doctor Strange in Thor Ragnarok, which is I know people who don't really understand comics. I will admit it. I have never read the Thor comic books. I don't even know who these characters are besides Thor. But I'm still looking forward
Right,
to it.
okay. And a little side note about the Doctor Strange comics. I'm on like issue 6 or 7, and issue like 4 or 5, like the issue before last that I read, Fucking Glea! Glea!
Hmm.
You, oh my god, she was stupid in that one. Like, remember that, like that part where she went and flew? While
Oh.
she was in a park.
Cool.
That was stupid.
Stupid is it now?
Sorry, but I had to say it. That was like the worst thing. Like, do you not remember what happened last time you used your powers in front of a bunch of people?
Oh god.
Come on.
Well, don't you just show off your powers to everybody? Like, check me out, I have powers. You know, I'm just gonna do this, whatever. You can just be Iron Man. He's like, you know what? I'm Iron Man. Whatever. You know, I want you. You know, I'm. Like, you want to know who I am? I'm fucking Iron Man. Come on. Come at me.
Fuck you, I'm Iron Man. Jeez.
I mean, he's the only hero in the Mario universe who's like, you know what? Fuck Peter Parker. Fuck everyone. I'm Iron Man. Give me. I know. I'm a superhero. I'm awesome. You know, that's him.
Fuck yeah.
But
I'm a superhero.
I really liked how Doctor Strange connected the characters. I mean, I like how the new Marvel movies are starting to connect their characters. Like you got Thor at the end of Doctor Strange. You're getting Hulk with Thor. That's gonna be pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, and his outfit was on point.
It's so weird. I mean,
it was pretty accurate to the comics.
I don't.
Minus the
yeah.
Minus the head of the cape though, because
But
the head of cape.
Yeah.
Or cloak. It has these like spike, like
right.
spike type things going on, and it didn't have that in the It didn't have that in the movie, but other than that though, it was pretty on point. They got the Eye of Agamotto.
Oh yeah,
right.
totally.
They got the robes themselves right. Although I don't remember if they got the tights correct. The tights may not have been correct. They were maybe not the right color, but yeah. And I love the fact that they played Benedict Cumberbatch. Yes,
that was awesome.
That was
the only thing that I didn't like about Doctor Strange was kind of like with Martin Freeman in Captain America: Civil War with the American accent. Same thing. He did an American accent. Why? He's British. Can't you just do the British accent like Loki gets to do the British accent. Thor gets to do his Australian accent. What the fuck? It's like, come on.
I know.
It's stupid.
Like, okay, that kind of got me.
Yeah.
But
it was weird.
And you know what? It seems like there's a trend with Benedict.
Mm-hmm.
He likes. I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Doctor Strange, before he became Sorcerer Supreme, was an arrogant. He was an arrogant ass. I'm sorry, I have to say it. He was an arrogant ass. Yeah, it was. But it seems like a trend almost. Like Sherlock was like that. Doctor Strange was like that.
Yeah, pretty much. But the new.
Even was like
but the one thing I'm less liking about the new Thor movie is Thor's new look. Not just his hair, but also the armor. It's changed completely. I don't hate it, but I'm just like, it's just not Thor. It's like, what the fuck? Where does little 6 thing go? Where? It just looks weird. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. I'm not used to it. I'm like, okay, this is weird, but okay, let's roll with it. I mean, there'll probably get some kind of explanation. I mean, the worst thing can happen is like, oh yeah, Thor gets new armor. There's no explanation. But I hope they do that. I hope oh yeah, Thor, your armor got damaged. Here's some new ones or something. I don't know what they'll do, cause.
Okay, well, where's his armor? What does his armor look like? It's
supposed to be from one of the comic books. I don't really know. I haven't read any of the comic books, but I've seen some Thor stuff, and it's not a bad thing though. But it's just weird. It's just like.
Look too bad.
Not really, no. But I don't know. I'm not used to seeing Thor look like that. I like seeing his hair, you know.
I think the armor's fine.
Yeah. Now, where is Thor with the short hair?
Just look on Entertainment Weekly, Thor Ragnarok.
Alright.
I mean, it's a pretty cool idea for it. The movie itself is gonna be pretty awesome. You got Jeff Goldblum and Kate Blanchett and let's see. Oh, Sam Neill's apparently supposed to be in the movie too. I didn't know that at all.
I actually really like that armor. I'm not sure
Yeah.
about the hair, but
But you know that, right? It'll be more like a Jurassic Park reunion. Sam Neill's gonna be in the movie apparently. He played Alan Grant in the Jurassic Park movies. He's gonna be in this movie too. I don't know who he's playing. But yeah, Sam Neill. People like Sam Neill. He's gonna be in the movie. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But overall, I mean, it won't be for a while. It's not coming on until November. But honestly, it looks really awesome. I mean, honestly, it's gonna be pretty cool.
There's his short hair. I like the beard and mustache motif. That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess.
The hair is a little off. The hair is a little
weird.
off. I'm not. Just because I'm not used to that. I'm used to picturing the Norse god of thunder as long hair. I mean, Loki gets to keep the long hair.
Yeah, I know.
I suppose is nice. Wait, Loki's hair's gone too?
It has? I wasn't aware of that.
I don't know. Well, either way, his outfit doesn't look like it's changed a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if he had to change his armor some.
Yeah.
Because, you're trying to blend, the idea of being on Earth is to try and blend in so that you don't freak people out when you're fighting and shit.
Exactly.
You're gonna be freaked out, like when you're just walking down the street, you're not gonna be fucking full battle armor, ready to go, down to fight. You're not gonna be like that at all. No, you're going to want to be incognito as fuck. And if you have your full on battle armor, you're not gonna be incognito at all. People are gonna know there's something. People are gonna know there's something up. And I like that they're changing it to hopefully make him look a little more normal, because they kind of need to do that.
Yeah, I mean,
otherwise,
totally for it.
People are gonna, otherwise just right off the bat, it's not gonna work.
So, Steven and Zoe, we haven't heard from you in a while. What do you think of this?
I'm not a superhero person, so
I know.
Basically I don't care.
But, do you like the actors that are gonna be in the movie at least?
I don't care about pop culture in any way, shape, or form. So I don't even know who half the actors are.
There's Chris Hemsworth. He's
I only know him because I freaking accidentally saw something about him and Taylor Swift dating, and I'm like, I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that was Tom Hiddleston. Actually, yeah, that was.
Yeah, I think that actually was Hiddleston.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom Hiddleston, by the way, is actually in this movie too.
Duh.
What do you do? And there's Carl Urban.
Oh yeah.
Who that is?
No,
He's the new Bones.
He played Bones McCoy
Yeah.
in the new Star Trek movie.
And Aemir.
Oh.
And Aemir in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. And Jeff Goldblum. I've heard that name before, I think.
He was in Jurassic Park.
Right? Oh, that's where I heard that.
Yeah. How about Steve Kovac? What do you think?
Well,
Anthony Hopkins in there.
Are you alive? Are you with us?
Anybody know? I'm pretty sure I've heard of Anthony Hopkins someplace.
Are you with us still, Steve? I think we lost him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think he dazed off.
No, Earth to
Somehow.
Steve.
I
Earth
think
to Steve.
I think he was shot. I think someone assassinated him. Oh dear. Someone get the med kit.
Someone call an ambulance.
Oh no! I think we lost our Steve.
No. Somebody call the doctor.
Oh.
Oh. I swear I've heard Anthony Hopkins before. I know he played Thor, but I heard of something.
He's in some other movies. I think he was in a horror movie at one point. I think. Sounds of Lambs. I never saw that movie. But yeah, he's pretty popular. He's in the Transformers movie. I think.
Really?
Yeah. Steve, are you there at all?
I remember.
You alive?
I remember seeing the trailer for the Transformer movie. I think, and it looked like it was gonna be bomb as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go see it. I'm not that big into Transformers, but that looks pretty damn
The
cool.
new Transformers movie that's coming out?
Yeah. Anthony Hopkins is gonna be in it.
Okay, same. I'm not that into Transformers. Well, I like the new movies, but I'm not that into Transformers either. But based solely on the fact there are Nazis in it, I want to see it.
What?
I wouldn't have expected this.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
yeah, Anthony Hopkins he plays Odin in in Thor.
Cool. There's that you guys know about that movie that's coming out. It's soon. About the guys who are coming back from space and they find this little life on Mars. Life. Yeah. I want to go see that movie too. That looks like it's gonna be really good. And the Great Wall.
Why look terrifying?
Yeah, it kind of does.
The Great Wall. If you guys haven't
Yes.
already,
I want to see that movie.
go see it.
It looks like it's a. Apparently, it's not that good, but it looks. I love it kind of has that Japanese culture. People are
I know, right?
People are basically doing the same thing with Gods of Egypt, which is the whole whitewashing thing. But I think it's a pretty cool, you know.
But it was amazing.
It's a really interesting idea of the Great Wall of China, because that's a historical landmark. So.
I know, right?
And it has a monster in it too, so you gotta love monsters. You gotta love big beasties. Especially, I don't know if it was a dragon or something, but it looks pretty fun. But back on topic, the new, you know, I believe that the idea of the movie is that they're searching for Odin because now he's like a hobo on this. Apparently, in one of the set photos, he's apparently the Anthony Hopkins, the actor, he's dressed as a hobo apparently, and he's like not he's.
Wait, Anthony Hopkins is playing Odin?
He obviously, but he's dressed as a hobo in one of the shots. Apparently,
Oh my.
he lost his home or something. He became homeless somehow, and they're searching for him.
Oh God!
Weird, right? You know, I can't imagine a god becoming a hobo. Weird, but that's what he looks like. But overall, it's a pretty cool idea for a Thor movie. Is that because I think the last time we saw Odin, he was Loki instead, and Odin's a pretty cool character because he's knowledgeable and he has I think he lost his eye in the movie. That's why he has an eye patch. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty not sure that's why he's wearing an eye patch. But I haven't read the comics at all. I just know a little bit about the character. He's just happens to be Thor's dad. But yeah, and I'm
Oh, Dad God.
yeah. The one thing I'm kind of I miss the old armor from Thor. I miss the armor that he had. And also, one thing I'm really glad about in the new movie is Thor's getting his helmet back. In the first movie, he had it for like 5 minutes, and then he just like, you know what? I don't need this. Toss
What is he getting back now?
this helmet. So in the first Thor movie, he had his helmet for like 5 minutes, and he's like, you know what? I don't need this. Like, and now he's getting it back. So it's like, I mean, it's an iconic piece of his.
Hold on. What is this again?
So in the first Thor movie, Thor, he's a kind of helmet, the silver helmet from the comics. I just know that because I've seen it. He only wore for like 5 minutes of the movie, and after that he just didn't wear it, and I don't understand why. But apparently it's coming back in the new movie. Apparently he's gonna wear it, and I don't know what happened to it because that was my least favorite part about Thor. I mean, that's the only thing I didn't like about Thor was the fact that he didn't have his helmet. I was like, what the hell? Where's his helmet? Like, he has it, but like he doesn't like. He's like, you know what? I don't need this. Toss. Like, come on, dude. You don't toss your helmet. It's your fucking helmet. You don't toss it away. Don't toss it away. It protects you. That protects you from evil. Come on. Lucas,
Wear your helmet.
I think
Wear
you
your
need to. I think you unplug your earphones because we can hear you. We can hear it echoing.
5-minute warning?
Oh yeah, we are. We do need to wrap up pretty soon here. So I think the only thing I had left was that Avengers game that was announced back in January. But that's kind of old news. I don't know if you need to talk about it because it's kind of old. It's pretty old news. It's about 2 months old.
Video game?
Yeah. So back in January, I know we missed this whole news thing, but apparently it happened. There's an announcement of the first Avengers game based off of the movie. I think a Xbox One and PS4 video game based off of the Avengers movies. I mean, they've done like comic book movies. They've done a Spider-Man game. They did Batman. They did other adaptations of movies, but this is first like actual Avengers game, not Lego, actual Avengers game. You can play as a superhero, basically. I think the tease had Bruce Banner's glasses, Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield, I think Iron Man's helmet, and I think that's about it. Maybe Hawkeye's bow, but it's a. I mean, if you don't like superheroes, then you might not really care. But if you like playing as a superhero, you want to play a game that has to do with playing as a superhero on a team, that's for you. So apparently, it's coming out later this year. I think. I I didn't I can't believe I didn't talk about it on the show before, but I forgot about it. I'm like, oh my god, I should probably talk about this on the podcast. Oh, now it's now it's episode 15. I haven't talked about it yet, and it's over 2 months. So sorry, my bad. But
It's alright.
It's a
we
pretty-
talked about stuff that's been.
I just can't believe I forgot to mention it. Like I found out about it. I'm like, oh my god, this game looks awesome, and then I completely forgot to talk about it on my podcast. I'm like, oh my god, probably should talk about it.
Oh, we all
Oh well.
forget.
But anyway,
Do you make
it looks.
like a list of topics? You should do that.
I do that actually. Yeah, I do. But it looks really cool actually, because then there's a new Spider-Man game coming out on the PS4, only on the PS4, which I'm kind of annoyed at, even though we have a PS4. But it's. I mean that game looks awesome.
Just release your game on only one console.
I hate that. Especially superhero games. Like, come on, really?
Wow.
I don't want it. I don't. It's like what's one reason why the Wii? I never bought a Wii U because like, oh, I want to get the Smash Brothers. I'm not wasting this much money on a console I'm only gonna play once. Come on, it's a waste of money. I mean, no one bought the Wii U. That's why the Switch is better. But anyway, yeah. I think that'll.
I mean, Pikmin 3's on the Wii U.
Yeah. Well. But anyway, is that all we have for this week? Is there anything else you want to talk about on Thor, on the Avengers game, or anything else?
No. Nope,
Okay.
I think I've covered it.
Well, anyway, I think that'll do. Yeah, I think we have exhausted our topics for this week. Thank you so much for listening. For the 50th time, I can't believe we've gotten this far. 50, huge. So anyway,
There's a topic.
what? What topic?
The fact that it's the 50th episode. There's a topic.
We acknowledged that in the beginning of the episode. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Again, thank you so much for listening to us. It's awesome that you listen to our awesomeness. That is us. If you happen to have enjoyed this episode, drop a like and share with your friends. And if you're new around here, subscribe to Chakky. Subscribe
Hit
to
the notifications button.
Steve Kovoc and yeah.
Right, they've changed YouTube. You need to hit the notifications.
Yeah, and you'll get notifications when new episodes of the show come out. Anyway, thank you again for listening to us, and here's the 50 more episodes from now. Thank you.
Woo,
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see you next time for 51. All right. See ya. Bye.
Go play more Zelda. Bye.
Bye.
Live long and prosper.